just want to talk a little bit about drugstore versus high-end makeup products. And if you guys are a subscriber of mine, you know that I'm 100% a drugstore girl, so I'm not an expert on this or anything like that. I haven't tried a ton of high-end products that I'm really good at comparing, but I have a decent idea. So this is definitely a my opinions kind of video. Oh, and please excuse my one nail. I was just trying out a nail polish. Personally, I think that high-end makeup is way overpriced. I think that there's a ton of products in drugstores that are really comparable quality-wise with their prices that are half or even more than half price. I just love shopping at the drugstore, getting tons of products for cheap price. I mean, if you go to Sephora or MAC or something, you're gonna get one product for 30 bucks where you can get 3-4 items for the same price. Quantity versus quality, I would usually say quality is more important, but I think that you can get quality and quantity with drugstore products. Not all the time. Sometimes it is worth your money to go buy a high-end product, so I'm not saying every single time it's worth it, but just a majority of the time. I have a couple of dupes that I want to show you guys. You probably have heard of a lot of these. These are pretty common ones, but it's just some of the things that I've tried and realized that they're really similar to drugstore products or vice versa. So the first one I wanted to show you guys is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and this is really popular. It's a really nice color. The packaging is cute, but I don't like how it's so far down, so it's kind of hard to get your brush in there. And a drugstore product that's super comparable to this is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. So hopefully you guys can kind of see the color, how similar they are. And the color payoff is really similar too. This is I think this is almost $30. It's 20 something, and this is $2-3 bucks. So that is a huge price difference. This has a little bit more product in it, but not by much. This has 11 grams or 0.40 ounces, and this is 0.33 ounces and 9.4 grams, so it's not a huge difference. And I like the packaging of this better just because it's easier to get your brush on the product. So that's the first one. The next ones, I don't have both products, but it's just things I found that are pretty similar. This is the Kat Von D lipstick. And I love this stuff, but if you have somewhat dry lips, you see everything, every flake. But the color is amazing, and it's a matte lipstick. This is about, I think this was 30 something, or is around $30 for this tiny little tube. And Revlon has a matte lipstick line that's awesome, and Nude Attitude is super comparable to this. And I think it's $8. Another dupe is this Duo by e.l.f. and it's just a blush and bronzer, and this is really comparable to NARS Laguna bronzer and Orgasm blush. I think this was about $5, $8, somewhere around there, and the one by NARS is, I don't even know, I think it's around $40, don't quote me on that, but it's a lot more. And this is not a dupe, but this is Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I know probably almost all of you have heard of it. It's an awesome foundation, and it's totally comparable quality-wise to high-end foundation. A lot of makeup artists use it, or if they talk about their favorite foundations, a lot of time it's all high-end, and then Revlon Color Stay makes it in there, so that is that. The last thing I wanted to talk about is going to be, I hope none of you hate on me for this, and it's Sigma brushes. I have the, what set was it? I think it was the professional 12-piece set. I don't know. But I'm not trying to bash on Sigma at all. I think they're an awesome company. They have really good choice of brushes, and they even have makeup and everything now. But I don't know. Can you see this? This on all my Sigma brushes gets really loose, and I know it's because when you wash your brushes, if you get water in there, it can loosen the glue, but Like, I don't think that happened. And my drugstore brushes, so sturdy. Like, can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is so loose. And that happened with like a lot of them. Not that one, that one's okay. But this one is really loose. I can even like almost twist that one off. I think one of these actually did come off. Like this disconnected from this part. And these things shed like crazy. Like my drugstore brushes shed less than my Sigma brushes. The one brush I do really like from them though is the flat top kabuki. This one has never had any problems. It's really sturdy and I never have shedding, but all the other ones shed like crazy. So, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people love Sigma brushes. So is it just me that has a problem with shedding and getting the thing loose? Like, I don't know. Price-wise, Sigma they're pretty good priced for professional brushes. Well, apparently they're professional brushes. So their price is a lot cheaper than, say, MAC brushes or something like that. But drugstore brushes, again, are way cheaper, and quality-wise, I think they're very comparable or even better. So that is all I wanted to talk about. If you guys have more dupes or opinions, feel free to leave comments, and I'll see you guys soon.